Bad time to be a martyr, Stefan.
Said the martyr.
I'm gonna let you two figure this out amongst yourselves.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most shocking, frustrating, infuriating, and heartbreaking moments from the Vampire Diaries. Consider this your spoiler warning.
I'm sorry.
Number 10, Stefan kills Enzo. You made a choice to be good. Bonnie had seemingly found the love of her life in Enzo, all for Stefan to literally rip her man's heart out, and figuratively rip out hers. This transpires during a romantic day for the couple, a day that's supposed to be Enzo's last day of immortality.
Maybe you need more time to live your vampire life to its fullest.
Nothing I could do as a vampire would be better than being with you, as a human.
The plan was for him to take the cure for vampirism to become human again. But in this brutal scene, everyone's favourite witch, Elena's best friend, and overall super likeable character in the Vampire Diaries, loses a chance at lifelong love.
Oh, let go of me!
What do you care what happens to Elena, huh? In a minute, you're gonna be dead anyway.
What makes this violent, callous moment even more painful for Bonnie and the audience is the history of friendship between Stefan and Bonnie. Her heartbroken scream says it all. Number 9, Katherine turns Caroline. The return. When Caroline wakes up in the hospital, having previously suffered a serious injury, she locks eyes with a familiar face.
Elena?
But it's not Elena, it's Katherine, who turned the Salvatore brothers years and years prior. With Damon's vampire blood in Caroline's system, death at this point would mean that she would turn into a vampire. And of course, the ferocious Katherine decides to suffocate her with a pillow. What makes this moment devastating for the audience is a combination of things. Not only does Caroline lose her mortal life, and the town gains another vampire, but Katherine's horrifying message tells us that she has plenty of damage left to inflict on mystic fools.
What are you talking about? What message? Game on.
Number 8, Clouse turns off Stefan's humanity. The Reckoning.
You will do exactly as I say. When I say it, you will not run, you will not hide, you will simply just obey.
A vampire who wants to live a human life. That's Stefan Salvatore, particularly in the beginning of the Vampire Diaries series. And what's more human than falling in love? Stefan's desire to be with Elena and be a good individual endears him to the audience, even after learning the unfortunate nature of his past. So when Clouse tries to take away Stefan's decency by compelling him to turn off his humanity in the 3rd season of the show, it's tough to watch.
Now kill them. Ripper.
The flip of this switch basically entails turning good into evil. Not only that, Clouse prompts Stefan to drink Elena's blood.
20 minutes. If Bonnie hasn't found a solution by then, I want you to feed again, only this time I want you to feed on Elena.
The cruelty of this moment is just too much. Number 7, Bonnie dies. The Walking Dead. Bonnie is no stranger to using her witch powers to get out of precarious situations.
I will make the blood clot in your veins. I will make every bone, muscle, and joint in your body turn to stone.
However, she reaches a point where her magic cannot defeat natural law. Intent of bringing Jeremy back from the dead, she unleashes all the witch power she has against her grandma's wishes.
I have every magic. I have the spirits. Muchas brothers, an animal. Stop it! I have expression.
She succeeds in bringing Jeremy back to life, but the cost is heartbreaking. Her collapse is a shocking moment, and when we confirm what we suspected, as the afterlife version of Bonnie comes to the realization of her fate, it's a real gut punch.
I'm sorry, Bonnie. The spell. It was just too much.
Viewers wouldn't forget the emotional jolt of this scene quickly.
I'm dead.
Number 6, Damon kills Lexi. 162 candles. Lexi Branson quickly became a likeable character in the 1st season of The Vampire Diaries, bringing a fresh dynamic to the show.
Lexi?
Hi.
What are you doing here?
How could you even ask that?
I missed you.
An older vampire who has history with the Salvatore brothers, Lexi is a longtime friend to Stefan and a thoughtful, witty and outgoing character. But just as we're getting to know her, Damon ruthlessly stakes her to death. This makes us feel for her, obviously, but also Stefan.
Why?
It's part of the plan.
Knowing their friendship, and given her personable nature displayed in her brief appearance, Lexi seemed to have the potential to become an awesome staple character in the series, but that dream is short-lived.
Stefan. Stefan.
He killed her. He killed Zach. He killed Tanner. He turned Vicky. I have to kill him.
Number 5, Elena dies in a car accident. The Departed. It still makes us shudder to think about the season 3 finale.
My brothers and I are going to survive. We need to get rid of Alaric, and the only way to get rid of Alaric.
Rebecca, no.
Elena and Matt are forced to drive off a bridge by Rebecca. This event includes flashbacks to when Stefan saved Elena under similar circumstances years earlier. But this time, Elena insistently motions for Stefan to save Matt. It's shocking to see Stefan do just that, while his lover Elena dies. This scene is even more heart-wrenching than another goodbye Elena moment when she's put under a spell to remain in a coma.
I can't wait to find out what new life you've chosen for yourself in 60 or 70 years when I see you again.
When she's later brought back to life by vampire blood, it's hard to not be in disbelief as a viewer while watching Elena drown. Number 4, Damon kills Jeremy. The Return.
How do you think I'm doing?
I think that you're hurt.
No, I don't get hurt. Elena?
No, you don't admit that you get hurt. You get angry and cover it up, and then you do something stupid.
Just when we thought Damon might let his humanity shine, he does this. After demanding the truth from Katherine in the season 2 premiere, she responds with a brutal confession.
The truth is, I've never loved you.
When both Katherine and Elena reject him and choose Stefan, he frustratingly reverts to his violent, inhumane ways by snapping Jeremy's neck, doing what he suspected would turn Jeremy into a vampire. Although Jeremy later comes back to human life, in this specific moment, we see Damon take a step back when he'd seemingly been turning a corner. It's disheartening and vexing.
It's Katherine. She got under his skin. She undid everything that was good about him.
There's nothing good about him.
Number 3, John Gilbert loses his fingers. Founders Day. Catherine's arrival in Mystic Falls means instant issues.
You scared me.
Sorry.
When Elena's doppelganger aggressively slices through John Gilbert's fingers, removing his resurrection ring in the process. We couldn't help but gasp. This OMG moment from the season 1 finale is graphic.
Hello, John. Goodbye, John.
Katherine has received plenty of build-up throughout the season, and she makes a memorable statement. But maybe above all else, this means that Damon's game-changing kiss, with who he and the audience members presumed was Elena, was actually Katherine. But again, it's the moment when Katherine severs John's fingers that reveals the twist.
Can I help?
Sure.
Number 2, Clouse kills Jenna. The sun also rises.
Let her go. I understand that I have to die, but she doesn't.
Careful.
Elena, don't. No, Jenna, we can't leave Jeremy without a family.
In a savage effort to break the hybrid curse so that he can bring out his werewolf side, Clouse organizes a ritual. Unfortunately for Elena's aunt Jenna, she gets dragged into it and winds up dead.
Just turn it off. Jenna, turn it off. You won't be scared anymore.
Another moment within the same scene that makes viewers say, "No!" is when Elijah, who is supposed to kill his evil brother, goes back on his word. But Jenna's death is just too painful.
Jenna!
To see Elena lose another family member when she had already lost her parents, and in such traumatic fashion, was gut-wrenching. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Elena burns down her house. Stand by me. It's tough to watch Elena turn off her humanity.
What if one day, when this is all over, you want to come home again?
I won't.
Damon makes Elena forget he loves her. Rose. It's a tearjerker to see Damon express his feelings, only to then erase the moment.
God, we shouldn't have to forget this. But you do.
Clouse almost finds Elena. The end of the affair. It's a real scare when Stefan seemingly reveals Elena's location to Clouse.
Look what I found.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Stefan sacrifices himself. I was feeling epic.
You're bluffing.
No, he's not. And neither am I.
The story of the Salvatore brothers comes to a heartbreaking end. Stefan's visit to Elena in an afterlife transitional state consists of a heartfelt conversation, teary-eyed faces, and a flashback to Stefan's heroic sacrifice to save Damon, Elena, their friends, and Mystic Falls as a whole.
I gave him my blood. The cure.
You what?
Without the cure, I'd start to age. I'd be dead soon enough.
It gets even more moving when you consider the fact that Damon tried to sacrifice himself instead. For anyone who wanted Elena to end up with Stefan instead of Damon, that hope is shattered.
It's good to see you, Elena. One last time.
This emotional scene, and the death of a beloved character in the series finale, is a tough pill to swallow. Let us know in the comments what moment in the Vampire Diaries left you the most shocked.
I'm dead.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.